This is DCS in VR with the Pimax Crystal Super. And trust me, it's an absolutely amazing experience with this headset. Today, I'm going to be taking out the F-16 in DCS on the Growling Sidewinder server, and I will be using the Pimax Crystal Super. Pimax is currently running their mid-year sale, and with the combination of my discount code, you can save a lot of money in this sale. But anyways, let's get on to the video.
Alright everyone, so today we're switching it up a little bit. We are playing some Digital Combat Simulator because we need to push our Pimax Crystal Super to the limits, and to show you guys that it is a very good headset to buy even for War Thunder. I've already did videos on it for War Thunder, but you can run War Thunder pretty comfortably on something like an Oculus, right? But what an Oculus can't do is run DCS as good as it would in War Thunder, because War Thunder is a relatively simple game to load in VR. It's a very easy game, very optimized. DCS, on the other hand, if you want to get a well-optimized game, an Oculus isn't going to get you that. But a Pimax Crystal series will do just that. So I've already done videos on it in War Thunder in the past, but I haven't touched DCS, and there have been a few people who have asked me about DCS content, and I do play DCS, and I have a good bit of experience in the Viper. Obviously not as much as some other people do, but I have enough to know how to fly it and to do well in it. So another reason why I'm showcasing DCS a little bit is because we are on the Growling Sidewinder server. If any of you don't know, this server is hosted by one of the more popular DCS content creators, and it's a enduring confrontation DCS server, and it's kind of like War Thunder ARB. And I'm showcasing this because this is how I think War Thunder ARB should evolve into, or how Nuke Thunder should evolve into. Because this game mode has respawns, different spawn points you can spawn at, also has data link and sentries and AWACSes and stuff, and that's a really good way that Gaijin can implement it, because there's not really a spotting system in this game. You have to use your eyes, and the fact that War Thunder's spotting system's pretty bad, it's good for AWACS to start coming in to play, because that's what happens in real life, that they don't have those weird spotting red or blue things above them, you know? It's exactly like Sim. Nuke Thunder is in kind of a mess right now, so we're not going to really touch it till they implement stuff. Right now, Russia's really the only nation that's worth playing, because NATO just suffers. But we're going to take off here. Even though this specific game mode doesn't have a lot of places to strike like in Nuke Thunder, there are other servers that you can get into that are just like this. If you've never played DCS and you have the capabilities of playing DCS, I would highly recommend it, because it is one of the most, if not the most, realistic sims obtainable to the public. So with data link here, we got a few bandits up on. We're going to try and get a few kills just to demonstrate how it works. Also, another thing, the AMRAMs aren't poorly modeled in this game. They actually have really good high off bore capabilities. Also, 9x exists in this game, and it's really lethal. But War Thunder ARB has a lot of potential to be better, but they have to implement stuff to make it more fun and not like the same old team deathmatch style. If they implemented stuff like from Nuke Thunder, then it would be better. Nuke Thunder is in a rough spot right now because they're working on balancing issues, but if they get it worked out, it honestly has very good potential. It's very comfortable to play in VR, and thanks to the Crystal Super, I actually had to like turn down my graphics because the Crystal Super is so powerful. Not even my 5080 could run it at full capabilities. It's actually insane. Extremely high resolution, very sharp image. It is honestly a very good headset if you want a high-end headset. I would highly recommend. If you're getting into PC VR, the Crystal Light is honestly really good. And with the mid-year sale that they're still running, you could get a lot of money off. Cool thing about Data Link, and I hope War Thunder gets it right if they ever add it, is you can soft lock through Data Link. It's not like your onboard radar, it's through the radar of the AWACS all the way over there. Can't really see it, but you get the idea. But we can see where he is without him knowing that we're even here, even with our radar off. Which is pretty neat, right? But because of that, we can come over here, kind of move our antenna around. Oh, he's dead. Teammate got him. But we would be able to acquire him. We're probably going to focus this guy right here. Lock him with the HSD. Because it doesn't look like there's really any friendlies engaging him at this moment. Actually, scratch that. We got a guy over there that looks a little bit more of a threat. Activate air-to-air mode. So our 120s are selected. Gotta try and acquire him. There he is. Now we got him soft locked here. We are gonna accelerate. Master arm is on. He is still moving close to us. While we are hard locking him, we're gonna data link lock that guy so that we know where he is at all times. Just for better situational awareness. Gonna wait till we're within weapons envelope. We're gonna wait a good bit before the missile's active within, like, I'd say a good 10 seconds. He is maneuvering by the looks of it. We're getting locked up. Looks like by a friendly 16. So I'm not too worried about it. He's down there. He looks like he's on fire. Yeah. I'm not too worried about him anymore. We'll keep that data link on him. No, he's not on fire. We're gonna launch on him. Launch on this guy. Drop our tanks. And defend. There's one. A MiG-21. Okay, and then there's the other. We still might die to this missile, so we're going to use terrain masking here. Try and confuse or get that missile to hit the ground. And that's how you actually defeat a missile. Turn that on. Okay. So nice. 2 for 2. That guy's a threat. We're going to go for him next. This guy is just as much as a threat. Launch on him. It's active now. He's off our radar. We're probably gonna die at some point. We're down to Sidewinders only. Okay. So we gotta use the hills to our advantage. It's not good. Alright, we got him. Alright. So we switched locations because the first airfield we took off of puts us in a really weird flanking position, but also puts us in a really odd position against the enemies. Not one that I like. So we're not taking off from there again. I don't like really taking off from there in the first place, but what the? Did something just was that a plane? I think it was a plane. Okay. Yeah, people are still very stupid in DCS, guys. Most of the time, DCS is kind of just a vibe. Yeah, it takes you a little bit to get the battle, but like, just vibe the whole way. You can listen to music or stuff like that, you know? Just have fun. That's what video games are supposed to be, you know? Gonna launch on this guy. Because why not? He's launched on us. We gotta hit the deck quick. We might die here. Lob this one at that guy. We're like really defensive. Okay. He's down to teammate. That's cool. We are far in enemy territory here. Not a good thing. We have to launch now. There's that 9x power right there. Got him.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I had to end the footage right there because my computer actually crashed. Like, the whole thing just froze. It doesn't like recording and playing DCS at the same time. Probably something on my end, either a computer parts going out or just my graphics are still too high. The Crystal Super is a really demanding VR headset for my system, and probably not one I would recommend for someone with a lower end. I'd probably recommend the Lite for that. But anyways, if you're in the market for them, links are down in the description. If you buy from those links, it'll help support my channel. And of course, make sure to use the discount code. Don't forget the mid-year sales going on till the 10th, so try and buy when you can. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.